Well, it does on that side too. Isn't 8 the LCM? You're going to multiply by the LCM. Isn't the common denominator 8? Yes. Okay? So, you're going to multiply this. If I multiply this by 4, I'm going to end up with a 2 on the bottom, and I haven't gained anything. I'm going to multiply this by 8. Now, this is your second step. Don't do this on the given. Okay? This is a good question, Tristan. Now, Tristan, tell me if I cross out my 8s, what's in my next step?
1c plus 1 equals 2c.
Okay, watch what Tristan did here. Now, I'm going to ask the class, is the bigger lettered term on the left side where we want it? No, Ellie, put it there. Tell me what to do.
2c equals c plus 1.
Very good. Now, I want this guy to go find his partner.
2c.
Okay? Joe, can you tell me how to do that? How do I get him with him?
2c plus 1 minus 2.
Huh?
2c
You got to get rid of the letter. The letter comes to this side. Who can tell me how to get rid of it? Walker.
2c plus 1c.
I want to get rid of it. So what am I going to do over here? I'm going to subtract it. So then I'm going to subtract it over here, aren't I? You can put 1s in front of them. It doesn't matter. I'm going to subtract c from this side to put it on this side. And what happens here?
0.
It's gone. 0. 0 plus 1 is?
1.
1. What happens here?
1.
1c. What's 1 times c?
c.
C. Okay? You have another one like that on the next page. Okay. That concludes what I want to show you. We're going to get into groups and we're going to work on these. This is due Friday. Your assignment's on the board. Get in your groups, help each other. If you get through one, see if you're right. Okay. Here's a question that came up. There are exceptions to the rule. You have to watch what I'm going to do here. We're going to use these two rules. Okay? Daniel, watch the board. You have to pay attention. All right. Sometimes the lettered terms on both sides match. Sometimes they match. So what if I have negative 3r on the left side and I have negative 3r on the right side and I add 3r to both sides? What's going to happen to the letter?
0.
It goes to 0. It goes away. So here's the rule. If you lose your variable term and you end up with a false statement, and I will show this to you in just a minute, the answer is no solution. Null set. Put this symbol. But if you lose the letter on both sides, and how do you know when you're going to do that? The terms match. Like 2c on this side, 2c on this side. Negative 3r on this side, negative 3r on this side. When that happens, if you lose your variable, but you end up with a true, like negative 7 equals negative 7, then put this, all real numbers. That capital R means all real numbers. Okay?
We just took the same amount of points for that.
You get the same amount of points because they're all worth 1. Right? There's no steps, properties, they're all worth 1. Well, steps and properties. All right, watch the board. Somebody asked about number, was it 8, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Watch the board. Okay, Lucas? Here is the problem. I would copy this down. 7 minus 3r equals 1r. Okay, what's inside the parentheses? 2 plus r. All right, pay very close attention to this. This is one of those exception things. Guys, you got to do this. Make this what?
Plus negative.
Plus a negative. I want you to do the distributive property first. All I'm going to do over here is a commutative, or you can leave it. It doesn't matter. All right, who can do the distributive property? Daniel, do the distributive property. What's this times this?
Negative 8 plus negative 4r.
Good. Very good, Daniel. Does everybody understand what Daniel just did? He did a distributive property with negative 4 out front. Okay? All right. I want to put matching terms together, Lucas. Put matching terms together on the right side. There's no matching terms here. Put matching terms together there. Where's he at? Lucas, put matching terms together. What's 1R plus negative 4R, Lucas?
3R.
1 plus negative 4 is?
Negative 3R.
Negative 3R. Watch again. Positive 1 and negative 4. Now, what do you notice? Right now, what do you notice? Tell me what you notice.
Oh.
Daniel, watch the board. You gotta watch. What do you notice right now? 2 people know? What do you, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? What do you notice, Adam?
They switched around. Or
No.
wait. You're
They
subtracting.
match.
Yeah, they match. You said that.
No, you did not say that. The negative 3R's match. Okay, now look. Am I going to lose my letter? Watch. I am going to add 3R to this side, and I'm going to add 3R to this side. How do you know to add? Because you want to get rid of it. You do the opposite. So this is 0. What's 0 minus 8?
8.
Negative 8. This is gone. What's over here? 7. Is that true or false?
False.
That's false. 7 doesn't equal a negative 8. That's false. So which rule is it? Rule 1 or rule 2? You need to have those 2 rules down because you need to have those rules to do this kind of a problem when you lose the variable. Because people, that's why these guys were in there earlier. They lost the variable term and they don't know what to do. When you lose your variable and you get a false, Daniel, what's the answer?
It is false.
What's the answer when it's false? That's what I asked you. When it's false, what's the answer?
I don't know.
0 equals
Right there.
no solution.
Write that rule down. If you lose the variable, read the rule, Daniel.
If you lose the variable and get a false.
And this is false, isn't it? Okay, then the answer is what?
No.
No set. Okay? But, guys, if you lose the variable and get a true, I'm gonna do one like that now. Okay? Watch. Okay, watch the board. Everybody watch. Okay? This is 3 parentheses R plus 1. Minus 5. Okay? This is 3R minus 2. All right. Do the distributive property, Justin Moody, on the left side. Everybody watch.
3R plus 3.
But over here, there's nothing to do. What do you notice right now, guys? What do you notice?
That the things are the same.
Okay, what's 3 minus 5? Okay, what do you notice right now? Tell me what you notice.
They're the same thing.
The left side matches the right side. Richard, what do you notice?
They're the same thing.
Brandon, what do you notice?
They're the same
The
thing.
left side matches the right side. As soon as you see that, is there any way that's going to be false?
No.
No. Let's say I have money in my pocket. This is 3R money. This is 3R money. I take 2 away from here. I take 2 away from here. Are they still equal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
They're still equal. So as soon as you see that they match, what should you put?
The R.
Capital R. Every number that you stick in for R is going to work. Okay? Now, if you want to show how you lose the letter, watch this. How would I get this guy with this guy? Would I add it?
Subtract.
I would subtract it. Good. I would subtract it here. I'm left with 2 on this side. Subtract it here. Am I going to lose the letter?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I've got negative 2 equals negative 2. Is that true or false?
That is false.
That's true.
True.
Negative 2 equals negative 2. That's true. So which rule is it? 1 or 2?
2.
Rule 2. What, Evie, what does rule 2 say?
If you lose the variable and get a true statement, then the answer is R.
Then the answer is all real numbers, capital R. All right. Number 8 is what? What is number 8? No solution. Now you got to find them. I didn't know. I saw a few in there. They don't have a lot, but you got to find them. There are some all real numbers in there. There are some null sets in there. All right. Go ahead and work in your groups.